Well, hello, my luscious Leo. How are you, my beautiful friends? Welcome to your reading for the week of the 13th of June 2022. I'm going to start our reading today with drawing a card from the Chakra Insight Oracle. They're very boisterous today. Are you feeling boisterous, Leo? You're potentially often feeling boisterous, but is that the stereotype, hey? Okay, oh, we want two cards there. Thank you, guides. Okay, so the first card that came out very clearly is the Emotions card. The words on the card, if you can't read them, are feelings, expression, moods, and balance. So there's some pretty good emotions. Well, the primary one that I see is that smiling, laughing face in the middle. So that tells me that there may be some good emotions for you. I'm trying to find that place of feeling joyous. The other card that demanded it came out is the card Seeing, and the words on here are perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. All right, my lovely Leo. So these might be areas of things that we might want to just pay a little bit more attention to this week, particularly if they come up in the reading as well with the tarot cards. We'll just see what message we might get bringing all of that together. But obviously we're looking there at the emotions. That's probably sitting in the sacral chakra, so that can often be an emotional center for us. And then the seeing, that just screams to me of the third eye. So it's almost like an intuitive perception, an intuitive knowing and understanding and clarity. So I am using the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. If you were here last week, it's the same deck as that, and it's also the same layout I'm doing today. So, sorry, I'm just tapping in. Okay, so the first card out is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is sitting in the position of the overall energy of the week for you, my beautiful Leo. The next card out is the King of Pentacles, and this is sitting in the position of something unexpected or a surprise this week. Okay. So this layout involves 9 cards, so 8 cards on the outside of the box. Next card out is the Queen of Pentacles. This is looking good. This is in the position of how we can stay grounded and focused this week. It does not look straight, but it's straight in front of me. It just doesn't look straight on the camera. I didn't know I was so OCD. So 8 cards on the outside of the box, and then 1 card which literally sits outside the box, and that's our message from the universe. Or it could be an idea of how we can start to think outside of the box. Next card out is the Queen of Cups. This is sitting in the position of our emotions. Interesting. So we've got the Queen of Cups sitting in the position of emotions. If you know anything about the Queen of Cups, she's very much in control of her emotions. We've got that emotions card. So I'm getting the sense there could be some work around emotions for us this week. Now, as always, I have cleansed the cards, and I've called in my guardians, guides, angels, and ancestors who love me unconditionally and are of the highest vibration. I do invite you to do the same if you are drawn. It might just help you to connect in with the reading a little bit better. It does not matter if you don't. You will still be divinely protected. Next card out is the Knight of Swords. This is sitting in the position of our inspirations this week. The next card out is how we can best support ourselves this week. We've got the Temperance card. So the card on the bottom corner in the position of relationships is the Five of Wands. The final card on the outside of the box, we are looking for the position of our career, or what it is that you do day to day for the majority of your time. So whatever it is, it doesn't have to be working 9 to 5. It could be having kids, raising a family. It could be writing a book. It could be playing golf. It could be doing volunteer work. It could be gardening. Whatever it is, whatever it is, it's showing you that there may be a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. So, wow, a very strong reading so far, my beautiful Leos. We are just looking for one final card, a message from the universe. It does want to be that card. So let's see. 3 of Cups is our message from the universe. Interesting. All right. I actually want to kind of almost start with that last card and come back, because that 3 of Cups, again, if you know your tarot cards, you'll know that this 3 of Cups is about celebration. It's about celebrating the hard work. It's about having joy and fun and having a great time. It's about being with your soul family. And look at this card here. It's the emotions card. It's about finding that balance of emotions, finding that happy place. It might be that some of us haven't been in that happy place recently. While I've got this card here, let's bring in this card, because do you notice anything similar? So obviously we're looking at the color, okay? So it's a really lovely blending of those two energies there. We've got the coming together of the emotions with the intuition, with that higher knowledge and higher wisdom there. We can come back to that at the end depending on how the rest of the story unfolds. So just taking an overall look, as I said, it's a very strong energy, my beautiful Leo friends. You've got a lot of powerful cards, I'm going to say that. So I was not quite major arcana. You've got just the one major arcana, but you've got 4 court cards. You've got an ace, and even, you know, that 9 of Pentacles, again, a very strong card. You do have a perfect pair. You've got the King and Queen of Pentacles. So there could be a perfect pair type relationship in your life, or potentially coming into your life in the near future. Interesting. Okay. The other thing that's really standing out for me too is we've got the green right across the top here and in the middle down the bottom. So there's really, what I'm really seeing here is this heart opening. It's really connecting into this emotional center, this heart center, because obviously green does relate to the heart chakra. And you've got the Ace of Cups as well, which is telling me that there's this opportunity, potentially a gift from the universe, of something that fills your heart, that fills your cup, something that inspires you and fills you with joy and abundance, and has a potential at least to fill you with joy and abundance and love and all the, you know, those lovely heart-warming sensations. Sitting across from that is the Queen of Cups. So we're going from the initial start, the initial offering, into a position of being really in control of your emotions and being in control of all emotions, but also being able to sit in that position of grace and compassion for yourself and for others, for being, you know, being a good space holder. Okay, I want to just push right on. Let's just jump straight into it, Leo. So the first card out here in that position for the week as a whole is the 9 of Pentacles. So this tells me that this week you're actually feeling pretty darn good, okay? You're feeling strong, you're independent, you've pretty much got everything that you believe that you need around you. Now, the reason I hesitate with that, the reason I say you've got everything you believe, or everything you want, what did I say? You know what I mean. You believe you have everything you want or need around you. But as I said, the reason I'm hesitating is because she's on her own. Like, yes, she's got a flying friend, but, you know, and no judgment, it's perfectly okay if one is happy on their own. But sometimes people can isolate and take themselves away if there's a little bit of fear around opening that heart chakra up and allowing others in. So from the 9 of Pentacles, again, a very, you know, a very together card, very confident, assured, you know, a self-made person really. But there is lacking just this element of love. And so not everyone needs or wants to be in a relationship, but if that rings true for you and you do want or desire that, and you are on your own, then maybe just it's an invitation for you to reflect on whether you can allow this Ace of Cups to come into your life. Can you allow this gift, this offer potentially of romance into your world, just to raise it up into something more, something richer and fuller again? The next card out is the King of Pentacles, and this is sitting in the position of something unexpected or a surprise. So if that scenario is you that I was just talking about, this surprise could actually be somebody coming in to offer you that cup of love. So this could actually be, it could be it's leaning to a masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but for argument's sake, if someone's heterosexual, let's assume that you, the viewer, are a female. It's a masculine energy who's coming in that is strong and reliable and dependable and loyal, potentially a little bit older, very secure, very grounded. Reverse that how you like. It might be a male, if you're interested in women, it's a female with those qualities coming in. It's not about the sex, if you're same sex oriented, it's that as well. So however it does relate to you, the message I'm getting to is that this may be the person bringing in that offer of love, and what it brings in is it ascends you as the Nine of Pentacles straight up to that Queen energy, because this person's able to hold and support you and give you that confidence and place of peace, and that place where you feel safe and secure, and you feel safe and secure enough to be a full expression of who you are, and it just takes you to that next level. It takes you to that additional security that you've only got 9 pentacles here. This queen has too many pentacles. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's got an abundance of resources. So that may be the surprise for you, is that this offer of love may be coming from this King of Pentacles. No sexual orientation related to it at all. The Queen of Pentacles is sitting in the position of how we can stay grounded or focused. Now, I'm not necessarily sure that it's about her in this position. I think it really is a demonstration of that we've got that perfect pairing there. But if I have to use her in that position, the advice for staying grounded and focused this week is to look at what you do have around you. Look at the resources and the things that you've built up around you, and looking at it from a place of non-attachment as well, because we don't want to be defined by what we have. But if we can appreciate and acknowledge and be grateful for what we do have, that invites the universe to bring more in as well. So the Queen of Pentacles, as I described with the King of Pentacles, similar energies. One's more into the masculine, one's more into the feminine. The Queen of Pentacles, in terms of staying grounded, she's very connected to nature. So it may be in terms of staying focused and grounded this week that you may, if you can, spend some time in nature. So can you go for a walk in the bush or on the beach, or spend some time in nature, maybe even gardening. So it's that really earthy, getting connected to the ground, being held by the ground. And even in meditation, if you're so inclined, you can imagine some roots going deep down into the earth, holding you secure. You can imagine the earth actually cleansing any fears, worry, anxieties that you do have as well. The next card out is the Queen of Cups. As I said, this is sitting in the position of your emotions. Now, this is a little bit of a special card. I would like to invite you, if you have a yes or no question that has been on your mind for some time, please do feel free to pause the video and ponder on your question if you like, because I'm going to give you a yes or a no answer with this card. So I'll just give you a second to do that, and because it is a bit of a spoiler. Okay, if you've paused, if you've come back with a question, this special darling here, this Queen of Cups, is my yes card. So if you have a question and you want the answer to be yes, it's a yes. If you don't, the answer is a yes. So the Queen of Cups, this particular deck, Chris Ann invites you, when you're connecting in with the deck, to choose a curious guide as your guide through the deck. So this is my guide for the deck. So when she comes out in a reading, it's confirmation of whatever is going on in the reading. It's like a heck yes, it's like a absolutely 100%. Don't question me. It's a yes, yes, yes. So if that resonates for you, that may just be a little additional message for you. So anything that we're talking about in this reading, it's really kind of magnified by that energy, by that curious guide, yes, energy. But as I mentioned before, that Queen of Cups, she's really seated in that position of being the master of her emotions, okay? She's in control of her emotions. She's got that perfect balance. She's compassionate. She's a great listener. She is compassionate to herself. She's not up and down with her emotions. She's very fluid and calm. If things go up, she's able to bring them down. So the sense that I get of this is you this week. So if things come up a little bit challenging, we will get to this. This Five of Wands can often be a little bit of challenge, conflict, potentials, competition. If you have some challenges this week, be it the Five of Wands or something else, you knowing that you are going to be in charge of your emotions, you're going to be able to navigate through that easily. And if you are concerned, if you're in the moment and you're stressing out about something, call in my beautiful Queen of Cups curious guide and ask her to help you navigate through. The next card out is the Knight of Swords, and this is in the position of your inspirations for the week. So this is a bit of the sense I'm getting from this card is you're on a bit of a mission and you kind of want to just jump in and save the world. Which is a really kind of interesting card in the rest of the layout. It doesn't really fit, but there may be something that comes along this week that does inspire you to go, woohoo, I am the knight in shining armor. I am on my way to save the day. As I said, there's not much else in the reading to confirm that for us, but that's just the way things roll. The next card out we have is the Temperance card. This is in the position of how we can best support ourselves. So this card is telling me this week for you is, again, it's about balance. With this word here in the emotions card is balance, okay? We've got the Queen of Cups who's in charge of her emotions. So if we're following that line down, we've got the Temperance card, and you can see that she's almost juggling and balancing that stream of water. We all know that water reflects our emotions. So this, how we can best support ourselves this week is using this Queen of Cups, using this Temperance energy to find that middle ground, find that balance. And it feels like, and again, we've got the Ace of Cups coming up here. It feels like this week, it's all about emotions for you. We've got that card there from the Chakra Insight Oracle. So lots of emotional energy, and it's really interesting because if I had to think of the opposite of the cups, the opposite of emotions, it would be the Pentacles. So you've got this almost this polarity, and you've got this polarity here demonstrated in the Temperance card. So it's about bringing those two polarities together, bringing the earthiness of the Pentacles together with the fluidity and sometimes unexpected feelings, I guess, that come up with the cups, with the emotions, and trying to find that middle ground. Sometimes this is also about excesses as well. So if you might be seeking a middle ground in terms of there may even be addictions. It could be some food that you've been overdoing. So again, finding that middle ground in terms of that. So looking after our health, looking after our mental health as well. So the addiction doesn't need to be something physical. It could be an addiction to, say, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is. It's about balancing those extremes, bringing them in, finding that middle ground. The next card out in the position of our relationships is this Five of Wands card. So there is still a little bit of potential for some conflict or challenging relationships here. It could be almost a competitive energy as well, but I'm not too worried about it because you've got so many solid, reliable cards in there that you're really actually not going to let this phase you much at all. And the sense that I get of this is if things do become challenging in relationships, if there's a little bit of conflict there, either kind of see if you can walk away from it, or see if you can kind of look, and I don't want to make fun of any relationships, but look lightly on it. So don't read into it too much. I do love the saying, the 5x5 rule. So if it's not going to matter in 5 years' time, don't spend 5 minutes worrying about it now. So zoom out, step back, and just evaluate, is this something I really want to get involved in, or can I call on the Temperance card? Can I call on this Queen of Energy? Can I call on the grounded, stable energies up here? Can I call on all of those things to bring some perspective to that energy? The final card on the outside of the box is that Ace of Cups. And this is sitting in the position of your career, my lovely Leos. So there may be a brand new start in terms of career or what it is that you do, pardon me, for the bulk of your time, as we described earlier. Now, I do love this particular Ace of Cups. I love the octopus tentacle, and I love the description that is given in the book of this. And if we think about the octopus's tentacle, you can see all the suckers on it, and that makes this particular hand very receptive to the environment. And if you think of the octopus, it's very fluid, almost like the emotions of the Queen of Cups, or this balancing of emotions, or the balancing of the water there in the Temperance. So it's very much about being fluid, being open, being receptive to receiving. And this gift from the universe is coming in towards you. And it may well be, as I said, an offer of a new start in something, a new career, something that fills your cup. It fills that heart space. It makes you excited. You're excited to pursue it. And it has the potential to bring great joy, abundance, love, peace, all of those grand, happy cup feelings, my beautiful Leo. So I don't think we really need to go back to that Three of Cups. There's nothing much else that has come back in, but that's our message from the universe, just to remind you it really is about stepping into that space of celebrating, bringing in those happy emotions, and not forgetting that indigo color to remind us here that maybe we might be spending some time on some intuitive, clear sight, my friends. Leo, how fabulous to be here with you again. I always love a good Leo reading because your beautiful reader is a Leo. So thank you for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like, share, or subscribe. And I hope to see you next week. All right, my lovely friends. Bye-bye.